Hi, I'm Foster Turtle, and I go by Foster. I joined an indie game called Hex Strikers as an artist, and I've got some updates for you. Hex Strikers is a classic funfair strongman game turned roguelike deck builder, where you strategically place hexes to gain tokens and unlock upgrades. Since the last devlog, I've been working on the one-man band support character. In Hex Strikers, placing the one-man band will add a multiplier to all strikers in direct line of sight of the musician. A tile that breaks line of sight means strikers past that tile won't receive the benefit. Additionally, you can add music notes to the one-man band to increase the multiplier and up your score. Before we can animate the character, we'll have to update the design. We'll start by finding our reference. I really like the hat that Sidfish already had on the character and want to maintain it in the updated design. When looking for inspiration, I pulled not just from photo reference shown, but also from Coldplay's music video, A Sky Full of Stars. I also just really wanted the musician to have a full beard because it just felt right. Now that we have the design updated, we'll take a different approach to animating the character. I want the one-man band to stomp along with the music playing in the background during gameplay. That way the visuals sync up with the music. This won't actually be super tough to achieve, but it will mean a lot of planning before we put our pen to the paper, so let's map it all out. If we play the song at 60 beats per minute, this means there's one beat every second. So if we double the tempo and play a song at 120 beats per minute, there are 2 beats every second. We can match up the animation by running it at 12 frames per second, meaning at 120 beats per minute and 12 frames per second, a beat will happen every 6 frames. Armed with that knowledge, we can plan out the whole animation.
Check this out. Take a look at this! Jesus Christ!
We'll want the musician to stomp on every 6th frame so that he's keeping the beat with his foot. Then we'll have his strumming match up with the stomp at the top of the strum. This marks each of the 8th notes with the bottom of the strum. If we follow this outline closely and don't mess up the timing on the frames, we can sync up the one-man band to the music on our first try, and definitely not have to reanimate him several times due to our inability to consistently count to 12. Now that we have him synced to the music, we can work on making the animation more lively. We'll add a bit of bounce after each stomp so that he doesn't feel so stiff. I also decided to add a piano to his design and match the flags up with the high striker machine to ground him with the other character. Additionally, I added some music notes on the first 3 stomps just to add some visual interest to the animation. Finally, we've got to tie the art to the mechanics for the game. When you drop the one-man band in, you can decide which strikers he will be playing to by pointing his speaker towards them. We'll work on updating the design of the speakers to match the new design for the musician. Sidfish really nailed it with his original speaker design, so we'll just be updating the coloring and try to stay as true to the old design as we can. Also, fun fact, the optimal tempo to perform CPR is between 100 and 120 beats per minute, so our one-man band would be great at it. With the animation synced, we can also make the one-man band jam to just about any song at 120 beats per minute. Like I said at the beginning, I'm Foster, and Sidfish and I are working on a roguelike deck builder called Hex Strikers. The Steam page is also active, so if you like the concept and want to play when it comes out, please wishlist it. Thanks for watching, and from me to you, as always, stay positive, keep creating, and share your gifts with the world.